Hello, and welcome to 5006 Queens, here in the Mark Twain neighborhood of St. Louis, Missouri. This property was built in 1928, and it is an example of what I like to call the stacked bungalow style of two-family homes, because the floor plans follow that of a traditional bungalow with one on top of the other. And what it does is, from the outside, it presents as a two-story single-family home, but obviously with the two doors and two separate units. These have good-sized rooms in them, and this one was uniquely built as a one-bedroom unit and then converted into two bedrooms. And we'll see how they did that when we get inside. Coming up the front, a wide staircase that funnels up to the front porch here. And then looking at the front porch, we have obviously the glazed brick along the bottom of the wall, which is typical. Less typical, though, are these curved glazed bricks on top of the wall. And that frames the porch nicely. Coming inside to the first floor level here, we enter into the living room. This is a very good sized living room. Stained glass windows, vinyl flooring throughout, and then it has an archway here. Originally, this archway would have led to the dining room, but this has been reconfigured and the kitchen has been moved here, which allows this to be transformed from a one-bedroom unit with a very large dining room into a much more usable two-bedroom unit. New cabinets, obviously, place for the stove and fridge. And we have the sink and dishwasher and an island with a breakfast bar. And then as we come through this way, we have what was the kitchen, and you can tell by the height of the windows in this room. It's been repurposed into a bedroom. And there is room for a larger bed in here too than what's in here. It is a pretty good sized bedroom, actually. Closet. And out the back, we have a double-story deck. And that's bedroom one. Now we have a second bedroom, which was always a bedroom, next door. And then the bathroom through this little hallway here. Bathtub with seamless surround. And vanity and toilet. There's one of the original grates in the house. It's a different style. I don't see that one too much. Now, we also, in this style of house, have a staircase which joins both units. You can see a little bit of the difference in the upstairs. The main difference being, excuse me, since we're that little bit higher, you have so much more light up here, actually. So you would enter here, from the front door to this, which puts you into the kitchen, which would have been the dining room. And it also means that you have a living room that has much more wall space, and it doesn't have a passage through. It's a dead-end living room. Also have nice stained glass up there. So it allows more flexibility in how to arrange furniture. Back, the kitchen. Similar layout to downstairs. And then here's a chance to see this bedroom without furniture in it. And yes, there is another balcony up here. And we have the original bedroom. And again, being this much higher up, you get more sunlight, so it's a little bit lighter and brighter up here. It gives a different feel, really. And again, similar bathroom to downstairs. These are the original tubs. You can tell by the curvature of the apron on the front. And yes, we also have a basement. Alrighty, so there is also a side door which goes out to the garage. However, that's closed at the moment because of work going on to the retaining wall next door on the next door property. So we have a full basement, decent ceiling height here. Currently it's unfinished, and we have the washer and dryer hookups at the back. What is interesting as well is that there is no walkout, which is quite a bonus in a way because it does allow for, or it prevents another way for water to get into the building. Sometimes walkouts can lead to water running down them, and then you get water on the floor. Obviously, furnaces and water heaters. And I will then get a little bit of a look at the rear of the building here. Just sneak around through the construction zone where they're working on that wall next door.
Front door open.
And you can see as we walk through, have the old coal chutes. Here's the garage. And the rear of the building. Hope you've enjoyed the video. Thank you very much, and please remember to like and subscribe. And as always, let us know if there's any other properties you'd like to see. Thank you.